So you got some people that, they look at people that wear the gay apparel and they're like, man, we need to put that guy up. They think like, you have some type of gain, that, oh, God is working with you. That's that spirit of that church. That's part of, scattering the whole flock. You feeding them that fucking bullshit.
And they say, come as you are. That's a lie. They want you to come with your pockets open. They only respect, hey, you seen like, they respect the dope guy in the church, the guy that come with the nice suits on, and they respect him and shit.
Jake glorifies American gangster movies, anything where fucking Jake's is fucking destroying, and scattering Israel, selling dope, drugs, blue magic, all that type of stuff. Those is like, fucking, they glorify that.
Right.
This is Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahweh. Therefore thus saith Yahweh, God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith Yahweh.
Right. You gonna pay for the bullshit. You're not giving the congregation. You're not letting them know that the mark of the beast is the chip. Is the chip. You're unlawfully, you're giving, back in the old school, even probably then, now, they giving each other women to another man, wicked shit. I mean, some perverted shit, actually. Not giving, feeding the flock. You doing it for filthy lucre.
This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 7. It says, and I will feed the flock of slaughter, even you, O poor of the flock. And I took unto you me 2 staves, the one I called beauty, and the other I called bands, and I fed the flock.
Beauty and bands that he fed. You most high, Yahweh Shemashah feeding the flock. Go ahead to
St. John.
Yeah, go to John real quick.
All right. This is St. John chapter 10, verse 12. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep.
While you giving, you see the sheep coming. You see that this impending doom is coming. You see that the mark of the beast is coming into fruition. You hear that the nuclear war, North Korea is building up nuclear weapons, and you know that Russia is going to get inactive. But you're saying the mark of the beast is an embargo, or you saying that that you ain't even giving them the name of the Lord. You giving them. What you're giving them is a precept of, that basically that this place is going to go over. You're talking about progress. Mm-hmm. And you're not telling them that this thing is about to happen. And they not going to tell them to the last minute. And that's why the congregation going to end up fucking them up, man. Tearing their ass apart and their family. Because they find out these niggas been lying to them all this time. And the brothers at Great Millstone has been putting out the word through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, has been putting the word out, and they hear it and they heard it. These other people go sneak in because they know that we got the truth and the understanding, but we don't have that doctrine they looking for, the family doctrine. That's why the mother Israelite camps don't dwell with Great Millstone. That's why we basically secular from the rest of them, because we don't dwell with the whole family. We say fuck your family, they'll be back in the kingdom. You got to do this work, and they don't. It's not implemented in that. It's implemented in these camps as we're a family Israelite, and we all got to come together, or we got to get be set aside apart from the rest of these heathens. Like we gonna have our own nation. Niggas can't even govern their own homes. How the hell they gonna govern a whole nation? And if they do that, you know that what they're gonna be doing. The wickedness is gonna be at an all-time high. That's why he has to give us Yahweh Bashim Shai has to give us his spirit. That's how bad it is. He got to give us his spirit, meaning we got to take on the elect has got it. but the rest of the nation don't have it. It'll be worse. Because if it was funny is the heathen will obey if they got the opportunity, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But he picked us and was separate, wholly from everybody else. No, hey, he just chose it because he wanted to. That's the Most High. That's what he does, and that's what we're trying to explain today at camp. It's not about who will it. It's who run it. It's the Most High does this thing. You know, it's the potter and the clay. He formed it. He wanted this to be this and this to be that. He wanted his people to. He wanted this specific people to be his people. And you see everything the impending doom about to happen. You not wanting these people, and they seeing it, and they probably looking back like you don't see that. North Korea, where's that in the scriptures? And then they stumble over to the apostles page on the channel and be like, okay, I understand that. And that's why they made that that's why Nate and them said, if you got y'all over here listening to those other because they know that these people know that we had the truth, but they feel trapped in that. So they got to get out of this thing, man. And they gonna have blood on their hands, man. No, they gonna have a big pool of ocean full of blood on his hands, man. Just for this so-called progress. Your progress is actually a regress. You know you regressing, man. Man, you've been doing it. Go ahead, bro.
This is 12 again. Verse John chapter 10 and 12. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep.
Right. So you scatter them abroad. And now they, basically they not in the truth no more. Which it's deemed that you have about sheep outside and want them, but it's just the fact that you ain't guiding the sheep in the proper direction, but you guiding them for your own fulfillment of your own lust. You know, and because I know there's a lot of people leaving IUIC. You know, if any nigga in that IUIC camp, man, you need to vote IUIC, ISUPK. I guess these one body dudes.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
out there in Dallas or whatever.
Yeah, down in Dallas, who trying to talk about fringes? Well, the fringes can't save you, bro. Your house shot come down and you see your friends. Oh, so you know they ain't paying attention. They don't read the scriptures. They not studying the understanding of the scriptures. That's why the apostles. Look, that's why give me Acts 2:42 real quick. You know, just cut into that real quick.
Acts chapter 2, verse 42. And they continue steadfastly in apostles' doctrine and fellowship, and in the breaking of bread, and in prayers.
Right. I mean that's sound doctrine. You know, unmovable, man. We got to make sure it's sure. You can't tell me about some damn fringes that's gonna save me. It's just the remembrance of the covenant, man. The give it the law. You know, it's just the remembrance of it. You know, and then on top of that, we sin. Who? Come on, bro.
The scripture says also, Paul said, I became all things to all people. You know, and these Jake out here, they don't have the law. You know, and that can be kind of intimidating if you out here with your fringes and all super Israelite. You know, you got your boots on with what they had little things on the arms, and you out here, and you know that could be intimidating to some Jakes, some Israelites, because if anybody of y'all ever like try to talk to Jake, one thing you notice that if you talk to Jake sometimes he'll listen. Sometimes you'll be surprised you talk to a Jake that he might not have heard the truth, or he might have heard the truth and he scoffed at it, but then he come to you specifically, then he like, you know what, matter of fact, my auntie was trying to tell me about that. You like, yeah, they was trying to tell me about this one time. And then you like, man, you know, they might be a little receptive, because Yahushua told Paul to get out of Jerusalem because they will not receive your testimony concerning me. And, you know, so he was like, you know, some people are not going to receive things differently from other people. So you got to keep that in mind.
You got to keep it in mind.
So all those fringes and stuff like that, you know, the fringes really is to remind Israel to keep the law. And who are you really trying to remind to keep the law at this point? You know, because Jake, put it like this, in the New Testament, you had some Israelites that were being compelled to be circumcised, And Paul was like, yo, chill, they just now getting this. You know, you
Right.
can't compel them like, here, you gotta follow this law, gotta do this, gotta do that. You know, chill sometimes out with that stuff, you know?
It's so funny how it all comes back the same way. They was doing the same thing, saying the same thing, and they don't, and the scriptures is right there in front of them. They don't read this.
Right.
They never think it's them.
Mm.
You got something else up?
You done with that Acts 2 and 42?
Yeah, I just wanted to hit that real quick.
Okay, this is over here, John chapter 21, and what is it, verse 17, 16?
Yep.
John 21 and 16. He saith to him again, the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto them, Yea, Yahweh, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep.
Right, that's what we got. And that's what basically the whole thing, man. These niggas is out here, man, and we got to watch for his sheep and just, you know, be attentive and look if one try to stray, got to, you know, guide them back, you know, to the rest of the flock, because the wolves out there. Them niggas is ravenous wolves ready to devour, you know, a brother and bring him into there and confuse them. You know, these niggas are confusing the brothers, the brotherhood, or they're confusing the rest of these. They're confusing Jake that's trying to come in. You know, ultimately it's the Lord. We know that. You know, hey, even niggas that came into the camp got whisked away. You know, by ravenous wolves.
Yep.
By doctrines that's unsound.
Doctrines of devils.
Right, doctrines of devils. You know,
Conscience seared with a hot iron.
I mean, sit under you for years and boat, because they feel that they done listen to some another doctrine, and in their spirit they blame the apostles of why their life is in shambles. You know, this thing is not for play. No. Hey, and that's all. I mean, it's really, that's it. You got to watch out for these niggas that's out here trying to look for that filthy lucre or make themselves the man of the hour or the man of the year or the man,
Yeah.
or don't have no type of surety or foothold. They know they on that those seeds that's on that stony ground.
Yep.
You know, because they'll run away and leave you hanging. Even though I mean, the minds will come for straying the sheep away, but ultimately, man, we gotta actually put our all into this and believe, man, because faith is all we have. In the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You got something to say, Up?
Oh no, that's it.
And with that, we want to give our praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, and peace and shalom to all the brothers out here doing this work of sincerity and the truth. Shalom. Peace, brothers.
Shalom.
We almost out of here, man.